An annual Christmas tribute to America's fallen heroes will follow tradition this year after Wreaths Across America was briefly canceled over COVID concerns. President Trump tweeted, "I've reversed the ridiculous decision to cancel Wreaths Across America at Arlington National Cemetery. It will now go on." Among the more than 14,000 buried at Arlington is First Lieutenant Travis Manion, who was killed in 2007 during combat in Iraq. He was awarded the Silver Star and the Bronze Star with Valor. He was killed in the Al-Anbar province in Iraq, and I'm very glad to have Ryan Manion, his sister, with us tonight on what this tradition means to her Gold Star family. She's the president of the Travis Manion Foundation. Ryan, thank you so much for being here. I know that the idea that this was canceled was something that a lot of people thought was odd in the first place. I mean, it's an outdoor event of putting wreaths on these headstones at the cemetery, correct?
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Martha. And I think, yeah, it was shocking. I learned the news last night. Just as Wreaths Across America was learning the news, a lot of them found out through social media. And it was so surprising because I think, listen, I'm all for keeping the safety of what's happening and making sure that we follow COVID guidelines and we're safe. But this is a tradition that dates back to 1992, where each year Arlington National Cemetery wreaths are brought and placed at the graves of our fallen service members. And my first thought was, where there's a will, there's a way. There is a way that we can do this safely and securely, make sure we follow guidelines. And I was thrilled that the Secretary of the Army overturned the decision. I don't think that came without a lot of pressure from Gold Star families, from incredible supporters of the tradition, and even some congressional support. But I think at the end of the day, you know, all I could think of was our men and women who served and sacrificed never took the easy way out. And the easy thing to do would just be to say it's canceled. The hard thing to do would be to say, let's figure out a way to make this work. And I'm so glad that it is.
Yeah, I know your brother said before he left for his last mission, if not me, then who? And it's such a selfless message that he lived for. And I think you're right. We all want these things to be done differently. It will, no doubt, they'll have to do sort of smaller numbers who are part of this. But I believe that the act of the laying of these wreaths is such a beautiful tribute during the holidays to all of these men and women who served. And I just think it's such a special event for people to take part in. You know, what would you say to those who want to be part of this, which I did today? It's very easy if you want to be part of this.
Well, I think we're still waiting on word of how this will look. It will look different this year, and that's okay. But as the president of the Travis Manion Foundation, we've put out word that we are ready to support in any way we can to make this event just as special. And I think, you know, the act of somebody, I know for me as a Gold Star sister, knowing that each year someone walks up to my brother's gravestone, looks at his name, reads his name, and places that wreath there. I don't think I can express how meaningful that is. And I think of all of the families that are there that have that same experience and same feeling. And in no way, shape, or form should we take that away from them.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. And you can go to Wreaths Across America and you can donate several wreaths to be part of this. It's a great way to show your support for all of it. Ryan Manion, thank you. Great to have you with us tonight. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Martha.
That's the story of Tuesday, November 17th.